Rolls-Royce has opened its 250,000 square foot expansion to its Mankato facility. Aaron Stuvey takes us inside to learn what makes that facility unique and what caused the company to invest in the area.
For the past year, Rolls-Royce has been constructing a new addition to their Mankato facility, adding more than 250,000 square feet and 100 jobs. The $24 million addition is meant to streamline a workflow that was previously spread out between several local facilities, more than doubling the previous output capacity of the facility and creating what Rolls-Royce calls Mankato's largest manufacturing site.
Next year, we will be building 14 generators a day, large generators a day. In the past, we're a little bit limited on that, but we'll also be able to do it safer because we're going to be doing that under controlled conditions for our operators and also the truckers that come and deliver and take our product.
The facility primarily manufactures large-scale generators, backups for facilities that can't afford to ever lose power. Those facilities include hospitals and water treatment plants, but the newest buyer for the generators are data centers. Rolls-Royce makes the generators in Mankato and ships them all around North America. And the increased demand for the backup generators is a big reason the company is investing so much into the new facility.
Well, this is allowing us to double the production of this product for ourselves. But if you look at critical infrastructure, if you look at energy resiliency, the need for reliable power, it's certainly in the United States is continuing to grow significantly, which we are certainly part of, and we look forward to continue that in the future.
In Mankato, Aaron Stuvey, KUIC News Now.